APTN first introduced you to clan mother Alma Kakikepinace during the first week of her spiritual fast. She started it in hopes of being given a new house.
I don't know how much farther I can go. And I'm talking about the physical body breakdown.
Up until her hunger strike, Kakikepinace lived in this trailer for more than 15 years. She hasn't had running water in more than 4 of those years. As you walk in, the smell of mold fills the air. Once a week, a water truck shows up to fill this garbage pail, which she drinks, cooks, and bathes with. She has to use this pail as a toilet.
I'm asking enough that I can have my grandkids here. I never had them for 5 years in my house because it's danger. And I want my babies to be able to come and visit. I want a new home, not one that somebody used.
It's a fight she says has been going on for generations in her family. In fact, APTN tracked down a First Nation housing crisis story that aired on CTV's W5 in 1968. It shows Kakikepinace as a little girl.
In 1871, Sam Mann's great-grandfather was chief, and he signed the treaty with the white man. 2 generations later, Sam and his wife and 9 children live in a house 20 feet by 16 feet.
The story features Kakikepinace's father.
Is your life any better than your father's was?
Well, I don't think so. I got this from the government. This was a house that was condemned once, and the government bought it, and they gave it to us, and well, I didn't want to turn it down.
You mean the government bought a condemned house and then gave it to you to live in?
Yes, that's right.
Almost 50 years later, the story is basically the same.
So nothing to me has changed in 48 years. We're only 30 feet from where that video was shot, on the other side of my tent. And I was 6, and now I'm 54.
Saugeen's chief Derek Henderson issued a press release last week calling on the federal government to help with Saugeen's housing crisis. But he says he will not give in to her demands for a brand new house.
I give her a new house, how many people will be putting tents up in front of my band office, right?
Henderson has met twice with Kakikepinace, offering to fix her trailer and pay for her to stay in a bed and breakfast while repairs are done. But she has refused his offer, and he says his hands are tied.
So she has to work with us too. I mean, I can't do this alone. She has to be a part of this, right? And if she's going to demand, well, I don't want no way to go look at my trailer, what do I do next?
The federal government didn't answer questions about the spiritual fast, but they did send this email stating, through Budget 2016, we are providing over $1.5 million for 2016-17 to Saugeen First Nation to address urgent renovations and construction of new housing units. Now going on more than 3 weeks without food, Kakikepinace says she won't budge unless she gets a new house. She says her helpers need more firekeepers, wood, and supplies to help with the cold nights that are now dipping below 0.
I'm afraid that it's getting really hard.
The chief will meet with Kakikepinace again tomorrow. Shanine Robinson-DeJarlis on the Saugeen First Nation.